everyone, and welcome to the Galactic Collaboration Summit. We're here today to share our vision for how organizations can build resilience through knowledge and insights. My name is Dan Holme, and I'm the Director of Product Marketing for Project Cortex, SharePoint, Yammer, and Stream.
And I'm Rebecca Isaacson, the Product Marketing Manager for Knowledge and Insights in Microsoft 365. Our world is changing. Every day, all around us, we're experiencing change in very real ways. Change is nothing new. We've always been impacted by cyclical, market-driven changes like new competitors, skills gaps, disruption in supply chains, and shrinking margins. But the changes we're seeing now are different and more disruptive. Climate change, demographics, pandemics. We're also seeing changes driven by digital transformation, automation, AI, and other technologies. Change occurs more randomly and seemingly at higher frequencies and with more severe impacts, though. These changes drive volatility and uncertainty in our markets and in our ecosystems. These changes are harder to predict and harder to mitigate.
So we need to find ways to become more resilient. To build that resilience, we need to become more flexible and agile. That means empowering our people to make more informed decisions and act faster, to shift decision-making towards the edges of our organizations. We do this by creating connections to knowledge and insights that surface in real time in the apps people use daily to get work done and collaborate with each other. This enables people to rapidly remix and reuse ideas from others, building not only on expertise, but also on experience. Knowledge unleashed is powerful. It helps us become agile and resilient. It helps organizations not only survive, but thrive in this new era of volatility.
Mott MacDonald is a global engineering and consulting firm that has identified that their success, their very livelihood, depends on knowledge. And more importantly, how their people connect with each other across hundreds of offices in dozens of countries to share knowledge, crowdsource best practices, and tap into the expertise of others. For Mott MacDonald, knowledge, what they call connected thinking, is a key differentiator and competitive advantage.
Mott MacDonald are a global engineering management and development consultancy.
We're in the infrastructure business, so whether it be power or water or telecoms or transport, you've probably touched one of our projects whether you know it or not. Our mission really is to open opportunities with connected thinking.
Connected thinking is our approach for connecting content to people and people to content, enabling just-in-time information to allow projects and their teams to get their best value for their clients and for the business.
We have 47 practices globally, and what that does is ensure that people are sharing the knowledge between themselves and delivering that through to projects.
As an engineer at Mott MacDonald, you could be involved in 4 or 5 projects per given day.
Everybody in the company is part of a different knowledge community, or possibly several. It's sharing that knowledge throughout the business, no matter which section you're in.
We think knowledge sharing is going to change extensively over the next decade or so.
We find that search is only half the story. We have to do something to assist people, to guide people to find the information they need that's relevant to them. I'm really excited by Microsoft's vision for creating knowledge networks. It fits completely in with our strategy for knowledge management. The idea of connecting people to content, content to people, powered by Microsoft 365, is going to be a game changer for us.
Mott MacDonald's story showcases 3 business initiatives that customers around the globe are using to harness knowledge and insights. Drive culture and measure change, connect people with actionable information, capture and share knowledge and experience. Fostering a culture built on transparency, where people are mission aware and engaged. Providing insights about how people spend their own time and identifying work trends, successful patterns and practices that are worth replicating throughout the organization are all fundamental aspects of not only defining the culture we want, but driving towards that culture and being able to measure our progress as we go along.
Leaders play an important role in this initiative, helping to share vision and align people towards key objectives. Let's see how Microsoft 365 can help connect leaders and employees in a two-way dialogue that sparks engagement and drives action. In Microsoft 365, the new Yammer powers community building, employee engagement, and knowledge sharing. At Microsoft and many of our customers, we use Yammer to connect leaders with employees. This leadership connection community is an example of a place where employees can come to ask questions of leaders, express concerns, and share ideas. Leaders can connect to the heartbeat of the organization, asking questions and sharing polls. And leaders can use this community to share messages and vision with the organization, with media and video. One of the best ways to spark engagement in a community is with live events.
Wow. What an exciting time we're living in. I feel like just a generation ago, what Joni was talking about was simply unimaginable, but here we are.
Live events bring together video, powered by Microsoft Stream, and open conversation powered by Yammer. You can ask questions and make comments in real time, or catch up with the meeting on demand. In fact, on this page, we're watching a meeting on demand. Microsoft Stream has unlocked the content of the meeting so that it makes it easy for us to find moments that matter. As someone who's responsible for the quadcopter program, I'm interested to know where that was mentioned during the meeting. I can perform a search and get to that exact moment where quadcopters
the current
are
55-pound limit for unregistered quadcopters, that's a design constraint.
Live events spark conversation that continues on in the leadership connection community for sustained two-way engagement between leaders and employees. For customers using Microsoft Teams, you can bring the power of Yammer communities directly into Teams with the new Yammer app for Microsoft Teams. Here in Microsoft Teams, we see the exact same experience, a full-fidelity Yammer experience in the Communities app. We see our leadership connection community, including live events, and access to that same past event that we were just looking at a moment ago. The Communities app for Teams brings Yammer and Teams together. The best of both worlds. Teams for collaborating with people, chat, calling, and meetings, and Yammer to connect people across teams and across the organization to drive culture, change, and communication. To deploy the Yammer app for Teams, go to More Apps and look for the Communities app. This can be deployed by an end user, or in the Teams Administration Center can be deployed by IT to the entire organization. It can even be pinned to the left rail of Teams to give you quick access to your communities right within the Hub for Teamwork.
Our second initiative, connecting people with actionable information, is focused around breaking information silos, enabling instant access to relevant and actionable information. And that way, in doing so, shifting the decision-making towards the edges of the organization. Reducing inefficiencies caused by frequent context switching by surfacing knowledge in the flow of people's work, and automating content services to optimize findability and reduce reliance on end users to tag content.
In Microsoft 365, you can connect with actionable information across the enterprise from wherever you work using Microsoft Search. Let's take a look at some of our recent innovations in Microsoft Search. Microsoft Search connects you with results, answers, and assistance wherever you are in Microsoft 365. Start by clicking in the search box. Notice as soon as I click in the search box, I already get instant results that are context aware. Because I'm searching in SharePoint, I get results that include sites, files, and people. If I don't see what I want already, I can start typing my query, and notice as I do, I'm already getting more focused results. If I still don't see what I want, I can press enter, and my query produces results from across Microsoft 365. Files, sites, people, news, videos coming soon. and results from connected third-party systems like ServiceNow, and custom verticals like our Contoso catalog. Results are rich. So, in addition to what I see on the results page, I can click to open up more, like Alex Wilbur's People Card. These results are also actionable. I can kick off an email or a phone call to Alex right from the results page. But search is about more than results. It's about answers. Answers are configured by your organization and assisted with AI to connect you with the right answer as the first answer. I'm going to start by searching for Building 34. Now, of course, this is a pretty generic search. It could mean anything. But my organization has configured a location answer, complete with the address to our Building 34 on an interactive map that lets me get directions from wherever I am. Next, I'm going to search for COVID-19. Again, this could lead me to lots of results right now, but my organization has configured a bookmark result, an answer that connects me to our response center for COVID-19. Next, I'm going to explore one of our policies because my partner is about to give birth. So I'm curious to know what is our parental leave policy. I can ask a question with natural language and get an answer. The answer tells me exactly what the policy is. And notice I misspelled parental, but thanks to AI, it corrected my spelling mistake, and AI is able to recognize superfluous words to get me to the exact result I need. The experience with Microsoft Search is coherent across Microsoft 365. Here on the office.com start page, I can perform similar queries and get similar results. For Building 34, our location answer, COVID-19, our bookmark answer, and parental leave, our question and answer. Let's introduce another example here too. I can look for a person knowing only partial information about them. I'm going to look for Patty in Building 15. Microsoft Search is able to provide the answer because it looks over attributes of users, including the location attribute. Microsoft Search experiences are coherent across Microsoft 365 apps, including Outlook. So here in Outlook, I again have a search box in the suite bar. I can click and begin a search, and I'm going to search for Patty. I see her in my quick results, and I can open up a people card with her contact information, a view of the organization around her, and files we have in common. So you've seen how Microsoft Search can provide actionable results and answers. It also provides assistance. I can ask Search to show me email from Kevin. And with a simple natural language request, I get the results I need. I might also ask for help to show me my next meeting, or my next one-on-one, which Microsoft Search can answer because it's looked through attributes of my meetings, including the subject line. Microsoft Search is a powerful way to search for results, answers, and assistance across the enterprise. Bing is the best search engine for the web. Put them together and you can search for your enterprise results and web results in one place, starting at bing.com. I'm going to search for COVID-19. Of course, there will be lots of results from the web, but because I'm signed into my browser with my organizational ID, I'll see my organization's bookmark to our COVID-19 Response Center as the first result. My enterprise results are provided securely along with results from the web. Microsoft Search and Bing come together again to help you search your company and the web from the new tab page in Edge. So for example, at a recent meeting, a presentation on ethics was shared by Sophia, an engineer. Now I only know those two pieces of information about her, but with that context, I can get the result I need. Sophia Vargaras, the software engineer, and again, my enterprise results include her people card and the files we have in common. There's the presentation I'm looking for. As another example, I can ask for help defining an acronym I'm not familiar with. So I'm going to ask for help defining MAU. Along with results from the web, my company results give me the definition for that acronym. And as a final example, we'll bring it all together with a search from Bing with natural language that brings back results from the web and my company. I'm going to ask, how much can I spend on a meal during travel? AI interprets the question. My company provides an answer result from our travel policy, and that comes to me in my enterprise results in Bing alongside results from the web. We're continuing to invest heavily in Microsoft Search as a way to power search across the enterprise from wherever you are, in Microsoft 365 apps, in Bing, in Edge, and even in the Windows desktop.
So now that we've talked about fostering a culture that supports our vision of the resilient organization, how we can break up the information silos, let's take a look at the third initiative, capturing and sharing knowledge and experience, and how we can break the organizational silos and enable people to collaborate and quickly access the relevant information. Basically building knowledge networks that evolve over time, connecting people to people based on their expertise, but also based on experience. Encouraging communities where people learn socially, collectively solve problems, and crowdsource ideas to drive innovation.
At Ignite 2019, we introduced Project Cortex, which uses AI to organize and connect information and experts across the organization and surface knowledge in the apps you use every day. Let's take a look at Project Cortex. Here in Teams, colleagues are chatting about topics I'm not familiar with. Project Cortex has automatically flagged topics that I can learn more about. I can hover over a topic and a topic card appears, connecting me with knowledge about the topic, a definition, experts, resources, and project details. Now, all of us have had to get up to speed on new terms, new projects, new roles, right? And so this topic card is pretty magical. But the AI that creates this topic card is even more magical. So let's dig a little bit deeper to see. I can click to open the topic page, Construction Operations Reliability. This is a more comprehensive view of the topic. There's an expanded definition of the topic, the people working on it, and related resources from across Microsoft 365 and connected external systems. As you can see, this is like a Wikipedia page for the enterprise, but AI has done the hard work of building the page. AI identifies topics, finds resources, and creates pages automatically. But of course, topics get better with experts. Experts can create and edit topics with wiki-like simplicity. As experts contribute their knowledge and resources, AI learns, so it does an even better job at keeping topics up to date. So Project Cortex gives you the best of AI and human intelligence. Of course, because Project Cortex is part of Microsoft 365, it maintains the privacy, security, and compliance you'd expect. Administrators can control what's included in the knowledge network, and I'm only able to see what I have access to. Further down the page, we see a topic map. What this topic map illustrates is that Project Cortex is using crazy advanced AI to reason over content and expertise across my organization, automatically organizing it into shared topics that relate to each other. We call this your knowledge network. Topics can be projects, products, processes, customers, or any knowledge that's important to your organization. Now, I love this topic map because it helps me find related topics even when they might be in another part of the organization. For example, I see Mark 8 here. I can tap into knowledge and expertise to get up to speed faster and find resources I need for my projects. Topic pages roll up into a topic center. A topic center showcases topics from across the organization that are personalized and relevant for you, including trending topics and open questions. Project Cortex builds your topic center automatically, but you can use the same building blocks to create custom topic centers and knowledge experiences that integrate seamlessly with your intelligent intranet in Microsoft 365. Now remember that Project Cortex is bringing all this knowledge to you in the apps you use every day. Earlier, we saw topic cards in Microsoft Teams. Topic cards will also come to Outlook. And topics will become part of user profiles, making it easier to find experts across the organization. Project Cortex allows you to tap into your organization's knowledge in Word, topic cards will also come to SharePoint, and when a user searches for a topic using Microsoft Search, a topic card will appear as the first result. Back in Microsoft Teams, I can add a valuable conversation to the knowledge network with a simple app mention. Experiences like this show how seamlessly Project Cortex not only empowers people with knowledge in the apps they use every day, but also empowers people to contribute and seamlessly harnesses the collective knowledge of your organization. As we've just seen, Microsoft 365 offers rich experiences that people use every day to create content, to communicate with each other, and to perform their daily jobs as individuals and as teams. That content and that activity is being captured by Microsoft Graph, which associates people, content, and activity and creates relationships between those. Microsoft 365 reasons over that data with AI and uses that intelligence to improve your experiences, making them more intelligent and more personalized. So there's a virtuous cycle between the work you do and the experiences you use to help you do your work even more effectively.
But of course, you're not working alone. You're working with others on your team and others in your organization. And as other people are contributing to the graph, you're creating organizational knowledge together. And that knowledge that others bring in, that expertise that others bring in, further enhances your experience, bringing that collective knowledge to you in the experiences where you work every day. Again, a virtuous cycle of the work that each of us do, building on each other and amplifying each other's impact.
The Microsoft Graph can, in fact, be the most valuable asset your organization has to power your digital transformation, because it contains the corpus of the knowledge and expertise of individuals and teams that power your organization. Your organization can tap into that information to derive insights that allow you to see how people achieve their work, to look for patterns of success that can be replicated across the organization, to set objectives and measure organizational progress towards those objectives.
The result? People become more agile and the organization becomes more resilient.
At Microsoft, we're here to empower every individual and organization on the planet to achieve more. We look forward to seeing what you can do to build organizational agility and resilience by connecting people with information and knowledge across your organization.
Stay in touch and stay on top of what is coming next in Microsoft Search and Project Cortex by checking out those two links we've got for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being a part of the Galactic Collaboration Summit. Join the community and meet in-person world-class Microsoft and MVP speakers this autumn in Wiesbaden, Frankfurt, Germany, with 15 full-day tutorials and over 150 Microsoft 365 and Azure sessions at the combined European Collaboration Summit and European Cloud Summit from 26 to 28 October 2020. Community rocks.